ಭೌತಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ನ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಮೈಂಡ್ಗೆ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಮೈಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಪಿಂಗು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಂತಹ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಕಟ್ಸು, ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ರಾಜಪಕ್ಷ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಪಾಠಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮನೋರಂಜನೆ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷದ ನೃತ್ಯ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ನೃತ್ಯವನ್ನು ಆಹ್ಲಾದಿಸಿ ನಂತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮುಂದುವರಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ನೃತ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಮ್ಮ ಲರ್ನರ್ಸ್ PU ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಂದ.
ಭಾರತವ ಕಟ್ಟುವ ಆಣೆಯ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಜನಗಣಮನ ಮೊಳಗಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೆಡೆಯೂ.
ಪ್ರತಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ಬಣ್ಣ ಪ್ರತಿಯದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಛಲಬಲು ಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯಮ್ಮ. जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते, जय सुंदर नदी वनಗಳ ನಾಡಿ, जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ತೀರೆ. जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते, जय सुंदर नदी वनಗಳ ನಾಡಿ, जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ತೀರೆ. जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते. ಜನನಿಯ ಜೋಗುಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ, ಜನನಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ. ಜನನಿಯ ಜೋಗುಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ, ಜನನಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ. ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ, ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ. ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ, ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ. ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಜಲ ಗೌತಮ ಜಿನನುತ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ.
Something was very clear in this dance that boys rock. The moment boys enter the stage, we heard, got a round of applause. Good bonding. Thank you, boys. And for all the girls too. It was a wonderful dance. Now, to share his experience on how he was able to top the CET ranking, we have our ex-student, Mr. Karthik. He was topper in CET. He also cleared the IIT JEE mains. He is now pursuing his BE in computer science in JCE. Over to you, Karthik.
I am Karthik, currently pursuing my BE Computer Science in JSS Science and Technology University, SJC. So, let me share a small story here. Everyone knows Einstein here, right? I need a reply. Everyone knows Einstein here, right? Okay. Once, Albert Einstein, when he comes up with this theory of relativity of space and time, he starts giving lectures. He gives some lectures in 4 to 5 venues. After his lecturing, he gets into his car for his 5th venue. He gets ready for his 5th venue. And he's being seated in the back portion of his car. His driver starts the car to the 5th venue. And on the rear view of the mirror, driver, seeing Einstein's face, tells Einstein that, I feel you are quite exhausted, you are tired. So Einstein replies, yeah, obviously I have given this many lectures and yeah, I am very much tired right now. So the driver tells that, you don't worry, I'll take up the next session of yours. It is very much better that I have listened to all the lectures of yours and it is very much better to me that I'll take up the next lecture. So Einstein feels quite interesting. Really, you will take up my session of next. So Einstein is fond to hear to his driver, okay, you take up the next session. And they are in the 5th session right now. So his driver, and then Einstein, no one in this 5th venue knows who Einstein is. So it's a benefit for Einstein right now. Driver presents himself as Einstein on the stage. So Einstein, as a driver, comes to the venue. He is being seated in the last row, just to check how his driver presents his theory of relativity. Now he presents very well. He presents the theory of relativity damn cool. So every scientist gathered over here are very much excited. They are very much interested to listen to the theory of relativity. It is now all done. And then one scientist stands from his position and questions this person. Sir, I have a doubt. Shall I ask a question on you? So now the driver, ask your question. So he asks some question and the driver replies to him that, being a scientist, you ask such damn dumb question to me. Even my driver can answer this. And he points to the last row person where Einstein is being seated. And then Einstein now wakes up, he answers to the question. Everyone are now dumb silent over there. How cool this scientist is, even his driver knows what theory of relativity is. And then we all know Kurukshetra, right? Even there, Arjuna, questions. The warrior Arjuna has many of the questions to which his driver Krishna answers, gives the beautiful answers, comes up with beautiful answers. Even our learner's family drives the hidden wisdom and knowledge in each and every student over here. And then when it comes to competitive exam, how should we prepare for competitive exam? How should we go through the subject? Let me again take the example of theory of relativity. Kindly forgive me because last 2-3 days I spent my time on studying theory of relativity, so I'm floating over that subject right now. So let me take that example. If you are studying theory of relativity, how should you take up the subject? How should you get into the subject to crack the best competitive exams of the nation across the world? It should be like you are studying the theory of relativity of space and time. Now you must be like, I'll have an imaginary mass, I'll travel space consciously, maybe I'll travel time unconsciously, and I'll stay frozen. You come later and I'll share my experiences. That is the way you should take up the subjects. And then let me tell one statement to each and every student gathered over here. Today you might be a part of this crowd. But come join our learners family. One day you will be the reason for this crowd. And then, finally I would like to end my speech saying that Murli sir and Madhvi ma'am, I wish Murli sir, Madhvi ma'am and our learners family's mortal achievements of today turn out to be an immortal celebration of the planet tomorrow. And there's a common perception that if it comes from the east, it is superstition. Only if it comes from the west, it is science. So we are here to change this trend. We are here to set a trend that even we speak spirituality sometimes, not as philosophy, but as science. Thank you. Thank you.
That was very nice of you, Mr. Karthik. We are proud to have you as alumni. And now I have Sri Kumar, an entrepreneur who has come all the way from UK. He will be giving us a presentation on his online test series which he has developed. Learners Online Test Series. Over to you, Sri Kumar.
Thank you. So all this time people were telling what you should be doing. Now I'm going to tell you how we are going to get help, how we are going to use technology to achieve whatever you want to do, okay? All the speakers, thankful to all the speakers because they indirectly said, practice makes you perfect. I think you got that message very clear. So we are going to use technology to make that happen for you, yeah? So we have designed an online series test which you can, take n number of times and practice it to, till it's there forever. And as, our sir was telling, like memory, it gets into, what was it? Long-term memory. So let us push it to long-term memory so that it stays there. So I just, my job is to walk you through the online portal we have designed and to kind of inspire you to use this technology for your success in CET and NEET exams. So we will be, those who are interested, we will be collecting an email from you and we will design the course for you and we'll send you a welcome email. Did you understand the context, what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk you through the technological aspect of, or not technological, how you use the online test for your, to help you achieve success in your exams. So first, we will send you an email, which will be something similar to this. Of course, not that name, it will be your name. And once you get this, you can see, please click here, and you have to activate your course. That means you have to enter your password and from which part of the globe you are. Of course, you are from India, so you'll be selecting India. And after that, you have to log in using your email and password. You can also say, remember me, as most of the applications have. And after that, you will get a message wherein the exam, which is very specifically catered for you, will be sent to you, and you can start taking the exam by click here to take the test. And what you see will be a very big screen. I've just removed most part of it to show you how you start the test. And you can see there'll be different categories: mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, and you have to start the test. Once you start the test, you will get the test. I'm sure it's not very visible towards the back, but on the top you can see what subject it is, how much is your score, and what is the progress happening, where you have reached. And here is a question, and at the bottom you can see next and submit. Of course, you submit after answering all the questions. And once you answer all the questions, you will get a wonderful dashboard which will say what is your score. On the top you can see what is the score, and you will see how many attempts you have made, and you will see how many correct answers. This was just a mock paper, so it's 0. Don't think that if you take this exam you'll get 0. No, it's not that. doesn't mean that. It was just a screenshot. So it will also show the time. And if you remember, one of the speaker was emphasizing the importance of time, how much time you spend. So that's also taken care. It will show how much time you have spent on it and what is your position, what is your rank in out of maybe say 100 students who have taken this exam, what is your position? So you know where you need to improve, how much you need to improve. And also you can see this part, the middle part here, this part here shows all the details of all the attempts. I mean, each attempts you have taken. So here you can see the score, attempts, correct answers, and times taken. So you can, judge. Are you making progress, or are you stuck somewhere? So everything is there. Here it's just 2 of them, but if you take more attempts, you can see the complete details of all the attempts you have made. And towards the end again, your score, what is the highest score, what is the lowest score, what is the average score, and what is the percentile. So you get a complete idea of where you stand. So if let's imagine you are going to take this exam is going to be taken by 250 students, you know where you stand in that 250 students. So you can just kind of, take that to a next level and think, okay, there are this many students in whole of Karnataka or wherever it is, and you can, improve your skills accordingly. And of course, even you have graph to see where you stand, pictorial. And the good thing is, after you do all this, say it's something like recalling, you review the test, what you have taken, you see which, what have I done, what was the correct answer, and there will also be a solution which will be displayed for you if you want to see. There will be a solution, how the question need to be solved. So that you know where you have gone wrong and you can correct immediately. Yeah, and all this is anywhere, anytime. You can do it at your, in your comfort of your bedroom or wherever it's, as sir was telling, it can be even the restroom if you can take the laptop there. So you can review the answers, and once you do that, say you are equipped to kind of go forward and take your exams. So we are offering something for first 25 students. Okay, it's only first come, first serve. And Learners Academy is very keen that you guys make it to the CET and of course, the course of your, aspiration or dreams. And before I go further, let me tell you how much this is going to cost. Say this test actually costs $699 and includes, chapter test, daily test, weekly test, mock test. I think the details are on your the pamphlet, which is brochure, which is with you, which you would have collected at the counter outside. So today's participants, they are going to get it for just $599. Yeah. And this is I've just taken a screenshot of the brochure which was issued to you just to show, how many tests you're going to get. It will be in the middle part of the brochure, if I'm right. So have a look at it. Those are the tests you're going to get, and that many tests. Before I go to that, can I ask you, how many of you interested to take up this online, buy or go for this online exam? I see one hand there. That person. Yeah, please come. You're lucky, you're going to get a tab because your decision was very strong and clear. Please give an applause for him. Thank you. That's a tablet he's going to get free, absolutely free. Congratulations. What's your name? What's your name? Sanjit. Sanjit. All the best, Sanjit. It was very prompt decision. It was a very clear decision. Even before I could complete my question, I could see the hand go up. That was Very clear decision. That's very good. He was not looking here and there. That hand went straight. That's really good. Very determined guy. Sanjit, right? All the best again. So, going to the next slide, we also have two crash courses actually, that is PCM and PCB, and if you are going to do both, it will be PCMB, yeah? So if you take any of this course, you can see the title of the slide, you're going to get this online series absolutely